Okay. People
What is that?
streaming, are we good? People recording, are we good?
Yep, it's already
Mic
recording.
test 1,
10
2.
seconds in.
Okay.
Great.
Okay. So
Awesome.
what is his name? Is it like the name
Means
of a
foot.
car? Fuck you.
It's the Latin word for foot. It's also where the word pedal comes from.
I could see that. You suck.
Anyway, with that
That's-
lovely entrance, apologies that I've been like so off the ball this week and I hadn't done the catch up. That'll come in like not the next 2-3 days, but by midweek next week. Because I will be busy
Crafting.
not tomorrow, but for the 3 days after tomorrow. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll be busy.
Oh, not crafting?
She's done. We're all done.
Oh, it's not crafting. Okay, so you just like are busy.
No.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you stopped crafting stuff.
I'll explain why in text or when D&D is done.
Yeah.
But so last time on D&D, you had returned back to the Waking Sands, to Embassy, and you had explained to Mogo about your return and what happened at Bripton, and you spent the night there. And when you woke up, the sun wasn't there. There was a void in the sky. And after some brief freaking out and confusion and what do you mean the sun is gone? Of course the sun is gone. It is nighttime. A couple of you went to Mogo and together discussed and found out that the cause of it might have been because of one Catricadius Wolfengard, also known as the Iron Hand and the leader of Kirkwall Isle. A very cruel military leader, very cold woman, but one who had jeopardized and taken away various lands from her and various people from her as well, and placed them under threat. Some more discussions later, you tried to introduce Reynold to Mogo and it didn't work. Mogo did not allow himself to be heard by Reynold and did not allow Reynold to come down into the little crawl space area. I say crawl space, it's not exactly crawl space, it's quite a large space. But I digress. Further discussions later, and Mogo sent you all on your way to Kirkwall Isle. He couldn't get you to the isle directly, but instead got you to a little inlet, after which you took a boat and very bravely traversed the dangerous waters across the boat, as guided by Yanfa's hand. But you did make it. You made it to Kirkwall. And upon arriving in Kirkwall, you all were asked by one of the local guards to present your entrance papers, which you were given by Reynolds. Reynolds, who you left quite confused, by the way. But he said he would do some investigating about what happened to Bripton. Bripton, which has effectively been burned away from all the maps. Except when 2 people write them. When Coley writes Bripton, nothing happens. When Priscilla writes Bripton, it only half burns away from a map. And that's very strange, but leaving that aside, you're in Kirkwall Isle, and it is dingy and smelly and all around not an enjoyable place. It is very human dominated. And so you guys stick out as a band of unusuals, particularly ones that are free roaming. But you've arrived at this inn called the Hangman, and the innkeep directed you to meet with a familiar face to one, but one that is allied with you. This man, Lasair. Lasair is a Ganassi, and he carries around a big ol' axe. And he is known to Vera. He tells you that he's trying to get to see Catricerius just as much as you guys are. You guys for the purpose of breaking curses and to figure out what's happened to the sun. And for him, as of yet, reasons unknown. But he takes you upstairs to the inn rooms. Very familiar, unfamiliar inn rooms. Because I'm lazy and I'm not going to make a new inn room every single time we go to an inn.
Understandable.
But you guys have a bit of a discussion about what you should do and how you're going to get to see Catricerius. And he says that he's got an idea. It's not the grandest plan. He effectively says that under the guise of being a experimental band, as per Priscilla's suggestion, an experimental band of soldiers, that's how you'll get to go and see Catricerius. But he also said that he had a bit of a way in, and that's where we left off. Now, it is getting a bit late in the day, and Lasair suggests that, given that you've all bought inn rooms for the night, at least for the next few nights, that tonight we rest, and then tomorrow we set out for Darktown. That is his suggestion.
Okay.
Okay. I have no complaints with this. It's been a long boat travel, commandeering that boat as well as I did.
Dude,
Man, a whole day of not talking and suddenly you're full of yourself.
He's full of himself because he managed to go a full day without talking.
can I turn off my lantern right now?
Yes,
I'm like
I will
extra.
turn your
Okay.
lantern off for you.
Thank you.
Oops,
Oh, you
wrong
turned it
one.
off. Oh,
So you have a HUD lantern and you have a bullseye lantern.
No, I turned it off.
Yeah.
Double-handing lanterns.
Oh shit.
who
else
else
seems
is
double hand?
infected? Why am I infected? I don't want to be infected.
Yeah, okay. So you guys, if you need to, you can hit the long rest button. Remember, it's not the tent on your character sheets.
It's
Oh,
the...
that's
Oh, it is
Wait,
the tent.
it is.
Yeah, I was like,
It is
wait a
It
minute.
is the
If the
tent.
tent's not
I
the
always
long
think of-
rest, what is it?
I always think of like short rest being the tent and long rest being the knife and fork, but oh well, whatever. Okay.
Not a new day, right?
It is a new day.
Or is it? It is new day. Okay.
Yeah, new day. You are sleeping for
Very
the
well.
night.
Does that actually matter whether or not a new day is tick marked?
It does for certain timings.
Oh, for
So-
items that are like once a day kind of charge?
Yeah, but
Ah,
also
right, okay.
Foundry is really good
Uh-huh.
in that. So let's say you turn on a this is like technical side now. Let's say you have a spell running and the spell has a time duration that isn't instant. Like let's say it lasts for 6 minutes in game.
Mhm.
If you tick New Day, it will eat the timer and then turn it off for you.
Oh,
The
okay.
effect. Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of automation that happens on the back end in Foundry. The roll 20 could never. But yeah, it's really cool. Okay. Most of you sleep very well. Adani.
Oh no.
Adani. The
Ah,
eye itches so
no.
bad. So bad.
No. Does someone have a back scratcher?
You're gonna scratch this eyeball?
No,
You're gonna scratch,
no,
you're gonna scratch
no.
your own eyeball with a back scratcher?
No.
But yeah, the whole night the eye itches, and you are unable to fully take a rest. I need you to remove,
Hmm.
2 points of health.
So 18. Okay.
Kilheron,
Aw.
that's it for you, Adani. Kilheron,
Oh, okay.
you feel the same thing. There's a weird itch, and you can't really pinpoint where it starts and where it ends because you scratch one place and you feel a tiny bit of relief, and then you scratch another place and you feel a tiny bit of relief, and then the itch sort of moves here and there and everywhere, and it just won't go away. So you're tossing and turning the whole night. But what happens when you wake up in the morning is that you can see from a place that you shouldn't be able to. Your eyes are closed, and you know your eyes are closed, but still you can see somehow. And it's very strange. As you lift your hand and point with your pointer finger around the room, you can see from that point of view. And when you fully open your eyes and you look down at your pointer finger, there's a little eye right there on the tip of your finger.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
I need you to give yourself 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh no. I
Where is she?
apologize.
Where I bust
Kilheron.
out of my room and start immediately looking for Yanfer. Where is he?
What the fuck did I do? I'm just like
You.
just
Just grab
kinda
Yanfer by
jump-
the collar. I show the eye on the tip of my finger. What do?
and kind of just blink a little bit, trying to like wake up and realize what I'm looking at. Like, you have an eye on your finger.
I escalate this by pulling out a dagger and then doing like the Yakuza thing where I'm ready to chop off the top segment of my finger. Like, I'll do it.
No, don't do that. Like, it'll grow in a different spot. I don't know if you really want any other spot in your finger right now.
Sucks. How long do I have to live?
Do I know how long it takes for him to turn into a?
You would, and it's a case by case. You don't really know exactly the conditions that make it longer or shorter for a person, but you know it's a bad sign.
It can vary, unfortunately.
Okay, do I have a week at least?
I kind of look toward the door that Donnie's at. I'm like, yeah, at least a week.
Yeah.
What's your
Actually-
bad? Yeah, you have
Mine-
No, Kilheron.
Okay.
Yeah, Kilheron, you'll have at least a week.
Okay. I don't like that. Hey, so those eyeball charms that we had like preserved, like they don't have any like effects attached to them, do they?
Hmm.
Can-
Nobody's ever asked.
Can I just grab one out of my bag and like, here, try. Okay, do I need to inspect this eyeball charm, like to see if it has any, or should I just toss it?
Gross.
Like, no,
It's-
like we technically preserved it whenever we went to the. I preserved some of them when we went to the blacksmith, so I just
No,
kind of
you
kept the whole.
didn't.
Did I not?
You asked. No, you asked to.
They said they
nobody ever
couldn't do
did.
anything.
He said he
they
could.
said go to
if
a
you
smarter
had-
person.
Yeah, you could go to someone else in the town that was more magically inclined, and they would be able to help you preserve it to stop it from rotting outright. But nobody ever did, because instead you jumped down the well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm assuming the eyeballs that I currently have on me still are just, at this point, probably bad.
They haven't gone bad. They just look real gross nasty in their like little casing. The way
Okay.
you want to think about it is like there's a metal backing the eye and then like a resin laid over the eyeball, and the eye is rotting underneath the resin. Underneath the resin. Yeah, it's gross.
Okay. I kind of just look at
Oh, bye.
Galeron, then. Oh wait, who bye?
Synth died.
Oh, Synth buddy, no. Oh wait, there he is.
Wait,
Hi,
but
Synth.
didn't we ask? Hold on, let me think. Didn't we ask Mago to do something?
Mago- Mago ended up destroying, putting some weird goo on it at one point, and it kind of just did some funky ass shit.
It
Mhm.
melted.
I
Yeah,
do remember
he tried
that.
to split one open to see what would happen to it, and it sort of started to ooze. So he got this green acid, poured it over it, and the eye disintegrated. So you did lose one of your charms. I think you have, instead of 6, you now have 5.
Yeah, I do have 5 now.
So yeah.
So I guess and I look at Galeron. I was like, so while we're in town, and I kind of just grab one of the eyeball charms out of my pocket. I guess we could try to find someone who's magically inclined and see if we can maybe encase this to potentially help you two and slow down or
not magically inclined.
I pull out a dagger of my other hand. I'm like, do I look like someone who's magically inclined?
You know a lot about these things, and they're magic. You're magically inclined.
I am magically knowledge. Does not mean I'm inclined. I know about fireballs. Does that mean I can shoot a fireball out of my hand? No. Do I wish? Kind of.
You're not adept, but you're inclined. I think you need to update this definition in your. This is bullshit.
I
There's
will
so much
fight.
things to do.
And now you have a third eye to help you look. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I point the finger right at him, like I'm an Asian parent about to give you the whooping.
Oh boy.
Can you roll me a perception check?
Me or
Galeron?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
How
so
big
good.
is this
can roll it
eye
with
on
advantage.
Galeron's figure on his
Oh,
finger?
okay. I'll roll again.
Yeah.
Not that
So
much better.
you're trying to focus and look from this weird perspective, and it's sort of like you're looking through a fisheye lens when you're trying to focus on looking through your finger eye. But you point your finger real close to Ianfa's face, and you're so enamored and weirdly intrigued by all the pores that is on his nose. It's such a bizarre point of view, and that you can see weirdly almost more clearly is freaking you out a bit from your finger than rather from your eyes. And it's are my actual eyes worse? Is it better that I just have this eyeball on my finger?
Oh my god.
This may have some use.
Can you put me
But I
down
want
then?
you to take this sword. Galen just kind of takes his cool little broken sword. All right. Before I turn into Crampernap, you will take this and you will chop my head off. All right. I want to die a person, not whatever the hell Crampernap turned into.
I really don't want the end of that. I'll put my dagger away and just grab a hold of the broken sword. But if you ask me to do this, if it comes down to the last resort, I will fulfill that promise. But it's not gonna fucking happen though, damn it. Got it?
Okay, but if it does happen, do we have your permission to use the eyeballs you get from that to make more charms?
You know, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Sure. As long as you write my sister.
Wait, write your sister or write
Tell
your sister?
tell his sister that he's passed.
Okay.
Will we be sure to do that and not tell her you turned into a multi-eyed crazy monster? We'll say you died defending.
Can I
the
try
town or something.
tinkering with the eye and see if I can finagle one into a charm?
The eye on Galeron's finger?
No,
one of the eyeball charms in my
one
pocket.
that's in Yancer's pocket.
So the ones that are in Ianfa's pockets are already a charm.
Wait,
Then-
are you implying I can magically prevent Kilheron's eye from spreading?
Oh my god. Just...
No.
Okay.
I had to check some things, but no.
Kali is not knowledgeable enough.
So, Lasair will say that he's got some things to take care of for the morning, and he will go out the door.
Wait, can I stop him real quick?
Yes.
Hey, wait! Before you go!
Yo, what's up?
Do you... I kind of just put my fingers against my temple and just rub it a little bit. Do you know if anyone magically inclined in, like, either the good or the dark side of the city that I might be able to go check out?
No, you want someone who's magically inclined that won't sell us out.
Wait until we're starting to head to Darktown. Wait for me.
Okay.
Just,
Okay.
um,
Okay.
I'll be back. And he goes out the door.
I gotta be real careful here in this town.
Yeah. He will be gone, and he's told Vera this, that he will be gone for the next 4 hours. So you have 4 hours to do what you like. Whether that's staying here in the inn rooms and doing some tinkering, or whether you're feeling brave and you'd like to explore the town by yourself. That's all up to you.
What's the current collective amount of potions we have? Everyone has at least 2, right?
I think.
Do we want to
Yeah.
see if we can find a potion shop and get more, just in case we need more?
Yes. I agree with that.
Because,
I say that
we
while
all
I-
have
I
at least
wanna-
2, but if we end up fighting something that is even a fraction as strong as Crampernap was, we're probably going to need a bit more potions.
Well, why is my son?
Because it updated, so it reset
It
all your
reset.
settings, yeah.
Ah,
Okay, since Vera's carrying party funds, Vera will go out to do that. Does anyone want to go with?
You should probably go with Kilheron because
Oh, true, because human.
Yeah.
I'm only human after all.
Okay, so we'll do shopping trip with Kilheron and Vera.
Does anyone else need
is-
anything? Or want anything? See if we can find X, Y, Z.
if you can get herbs, I can probably turn some of those into potions as well.
What kind of herbs?
I write down the names of the herbs and pass the list to you.
Is this an actual list of herbs that B told you and you just forgot what they were? Or are you
I actually don't know what herbs. I'm pretending. Right now.
Is this something that she needs the herbs to be able to do, B? Like she actually does need them?
Yeah, you will
Okay.
need herbs to be able to make a potion.
Okay, Vera will take the list, looks it through. Alright, I don't know what any of these are. Do you happen to have a book that has pictures of what they might look like?
Maybe over on that bookshelf over there? Wait, do I have a book?
Yeah, do
I
you
don't
have a
book.
book? You don't have a book.
No.
I don't have a book.
Are there any books on this bookshelf that seem like they would be an encyclopedia?
Roll investigation.
Man, that's the one
I
have
come
all
over
these
to
fucking
help,
shelves.
so roll an advantage, please.
I can roll with an advantage. B, are you accepting the?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Don't BS. Don't BS. It's okay. It's not terrible.
Okay. You do find a book, but it looks 60 years older than anybody you know. And some of the images and the words are faded on page, and there's like mildew at the back.
Ew.
And it's sort of like all the books have a little bit of water damage to them in these bookshelves. But the one you pick up is like it. If you're not careful, it does feel like it will disintegrate at any given moment. But you're like carefully peeling through these pages. Collie, can you roll a medicine check?
It's a normal one, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Beautiful. You find 3 of the like 5 herbs Collie needs in this book. Even though like half of the images are worn away, you get a pretty good idea of what you're looking for from the pages in the book, and you put it back and sort of like wipe. You feel the need to wipe your hands on something to get the slimy feeling off.
I offer my shirt.
No, it's fine. Vera wipes her hands on like her pants and. Ugh. Okay. Do you how many of these herbs do you need? Do you need like at least one of each for each one you need to preserve? Like, you want 10 of them? Like, what's the
Like a bushel each.
a bushel each? Okay. All right, noted. And Vera scribbles about a bushel or something for each one. Okay. That. So herbs for the trinkets and some spare pots.
No,
You
no,
find
herbs
them?
for the potions.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, herbs for the potions. And then actual potions. Is there anything anyone else would like? If we
If you
find it.
can find any info that is relevant to anything that we're doing, that would be also good.
That'll be on Galerin, because he's, the human, and will probably get answers better than I will.
I want to go. Actually, no, I want to stay here, try to fix PBA, but also want to give Vera a list of things I might need to fix him. If I need it, if I can just fix him myself. It's fine.
I mean, you built him. I hope you can fix him.
No, like with the stuff I have on hand, like I don't know if.
Is this
If
just like a
I should-
hodgepodge list of like nuts, screws, etc., etc.?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Nuts and bolts, some herbs, and potions. Alright, Priscilla, are you coming with us?
I would like to, yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So we have Galarian, Priscilla, and Vera going off to the shops. I'm not going to take us over to a new map. just
Yeah, that's
because, I'm feeling lazy.
Yeah,
But
that's okay.
also, it would be annoying for me to load and then unload. Anywho, so you guys go down to the docks because that's like the area you're more familiar with, and it's relatively close to the Hanged Man. Given that the docks sort of border the edge of the city, as well as like kind of where you are in Lowtown borders the edge of like where the dock yards are. If you open the map for yourself, you go to the World as You Know It, locations in Rivenwall, then all the way down to Kirkwall Isle.
Already ahead of you.
There is sort of like in the top northwest corner of the thing, there's like this triangle shaped district,
Ah,
and then just below that is the like a little rectangle, and then a
right
big
above the D
opening.
in docks.
Yeah, right above the D. You guys are staying in the triangle sector, and
Mhm.
then where you're headed is down towards the sea part of the docks. So you're not
Oh, okay.
too far
Okay.
in terms of distance. But yeah, so Galarian, Priscilla, and Vera, the three of you head that way, and that's sort of like the dock that you landed on, that area. And so after some asking around and like general gauging of where things are, you find your way into a general shop.
Okay.
There's a bunch of things on the walls, some of which again has that same sort of mildewy quality that everything in Kirkwall seems to have. But it looks relatively decently stocked. One thing that is unusual, perhaps, is that there's a guard posted outside, and he sort of gives you three a look as you enter. And if you ever look behind you back at the door, you'll see the guard like very intently looking at the three of you through the little window that's in the door. But the shopkeep is behind the counter and sort of just like bustling around. And she looks towards you guys and goes, "Hi!"
Hello. Do you happen to have any healing potions?
Not for you.
Kilheron kind of looks over and be like, These are mine, and I have bid them do my bidding while I peruse the wares. You will give them such respect as you would me. Please and thank you.
Well, I wouldn't give them respect, sir, but I'll give it to you. Anywho, yes, we have some potions.
What?
Vera rolls her eyes a little bit. How much are they gonna cost?
And you'll notice that she looks like directly at Galarian when she speaks. Let me see. If you want the like super weak ones, they'll be 2 gold a piece. But if you want something that's a little bit more, effective, then maybe 4 gold a piece. Yeah.
Okay. Item wise, what is the bigger one? Is it like greater restoration potion or greater potion of healing, or is it a regular one and the weak one is a minor?
Sorry, I just need to figure out something. Why is that? What is that line? Hello?
This bitch ass shopkeep.
You just slap her.
I figured it out.
No,
Absolutely not. I like my head where it is, attached to my body.
This is why we kept Adani at home.
She says like a better one, but what she really means is just like a potion of healing. The weaker ones are like diluted.
Okay. Vera looks over to Galarian and says, "Okay, leader, captain, how many should we get?"
Oh, where's the cheat sheet for the party fund?
I have it. It's under
in the journal.
Yeah.
It's in player journals. Party fund.
Oh, there it is.
Be able
Okay.
to see it.
Yeah. We've got 3. We've got more than enough.
Shopkeep. Yeah, I looked at the shopkeep. You said 4 per bottle?
Yeah.
Ugh. You're on tight
That's a
business
pretty
here.
good count.
Discounts for first timers.
You're pretty, but you're not that pretty, so no.
I can change your mind. I just try to roll. Something.
And no. Assisting won't help because I'm not human. Which is unfortunate because I've got like a +6 to persuasion. +4? +6.
Don't worry, Galarian's got inspiration.
Oh.
This is where it gets used.
God.
Oh no.
Okay, what does inspiration do?
I will allow that you can use the inspiration for automatic success.
It's not worth using it.
Okay, I
It's-
will cash it in.
Oh, no.
a
You're
reason.
Okay. Please hold. I need to get this to show up. Where's my inspiration? There we go. All right.
Amazing.
So she she looks at you and she blinks a bit. You know what? Okay. I'll give it to you for 50 silver for one.
Huh?
Neat.
Whoa, wait, I'm
I
sorry.
knew you had
It went from
sense with
4 GP down to 50 silver.
Automatic success.
Oh damn.
It's pretty enough.
Favorite shopkeep. How about we buy? I don't know. Shit. How many are we? Hang on.
Figuring it's like 50
100
silver for 1 gold.
100 silver for 1 gold.
God, like,
we have 337 gold. We could probably buy out her stock.
How much do you have in stock?
oh my god.
Let me not count. And you'll see her like sort of bounce around the shop.
Oh god.
And she
She's
goes
giving
and, like,
very Val girl energy and it's driving me insane.
She's what?
Good.
She's giving very Valley girl energy.
Oh.
It's driving me insane.
Good.
she bounces. She grabs like a little shopping basket and she bounces around the shop, like taking all the ones that she can find off the shelves. And she comes back with
Watch it be like 3.
16.
Ooh.
That's enough for 2
I don't know why I'm
extra.
rolling as Kilheron. Sorry.
So
It's how many? 5 silver per bottle?
50. So it'd be 8
50.
8 gold coins.
8 gold coins. I'll take it because you are an excellent salesperson.
All of them?
Yeah, 8. That should amount to 8 gold with the price you gave me. Yeah.
Okay. Let me get you some samplers.
Damn.
Oh.
Galleran doing freaking Rizzed up real well.
She'll
Access
go
sauce,
around.
baby.
And what will I give you? What will I give you as a sampler?
While
have.
shop keeps figuring that out, I show Galleran the list and be like, "Hey, don't forget to ask about these herbs and if she has any of these like bolts, screws, etc. Because she clearly doesn't like talking to me."
Oh yeah. Yep. I take the list. And sampler.
Oh,
Hey,
okay,
while
I
you're
know.
looking.
Hey, hey, Galarian.
Hey.
You should sleep with her.
No, don't do that.
Why? Why not?
You're not even there, Danny.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just
speaking it into the
saying.
void.
I'm just
Speaking to
speaking.
his eye on his neck.
Back-
That's how cold that
Back at the
Imagine
tavern,
Donnie
Donnie's just like
fucking
tinkering.
pinching the eye. Come on.
Just blinking the
Sleep
eyes
with
in
her.
Morse code.
You know Morse
Yes,
code,
sorry.
Galarian.
Donnie has a sixth sense for knowing when someone's getting could potentially get some action. Just looked up, someone's gonna get laid.
I just look over. I'm like, the fuck?
Sampler.
Sampler.
Uh, While you're there, I think we're doing great here. Do you have? I hand her the list. Any of these in stock? You can add it onto the card.
Let me look. And she again like goes around. She goes around to get you the herbs and stuff. And she has some of them, but not all of them. And she tells you that very obviously. That she
Right.
does in fact have some of them. But what she will do is she goes round the back to like behind the counter and through a door,
Mhm.
and she comes around back outside with like these tea leaves. And she goes, you can probably use these as a substitute. It won't work as well if you're trying to make a potion out of it, but they're pretty good if you want to like staunch a wound, or if you want to like pack one, or if you just want like some nice tea. They're a little bit minty. And then it probably tastes really good if you like make the tea and then bake it, but don't add milk because it's really not good with milk. Yeah.
Okay. That
Valley
sounds
girl.
good. You know what? I'll take it. Listen, are you the manager? You know a lot about the products here.
Well, like, it's my dad's shop, but I work here most of the time.
Oh, I see, I see. Do you go here when your dad goes away or on trip or something?
Well, like, my dad's working as part of the guard, so he's not here most of
Right.
the time, but he comes home, like, once every 2 weeks. So most of the time it's just me.
Right.
God.
And your dad, what does he do? I'm a military man myself.
Oh, okay. You're not trying to sleep with her. Okay, this is going an entirely different direction than I thought it was going.
Oh my
Do Do it.
Oh, you know, he like works like as a guard. So sometimes he's here as part of patrols. Sometimes he's over at Castle Hill. Sometimes I think he's been down to Darktown a couple times, but he never tells me about that, and I don't want to go there ever.
Why not?
It's like a sewer, and it smells real bad. And you know, like just a lot of, and she like glances to Priscilla and Vera. Different folk live there.
Mm.
What do you mean, different folks? That's not
okay.
Priscilla talking. She should be racist. Be racist.
All right. Well, that sounds great. Oh, by the way, my name is Valoran. What's your name?
Jessica.
Oh my god.
God.
Oh god. That's the most basic name I've ever seen in a D&D setting. Oh my god.
All right, Jessica. Shit. Sorry, I got so entranced by the goods you had here. I didn't look at the sign outside to see what the name of the shop was. Can you tell me what it is?
It's like just Darktown General. I'm gonna be real.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, my dad
Alright.
wasn't really very creative when he named the shop, but like it's recognizable enough.
Don't think it was very creative
Oh,
with
yeah,
you
definitely.
either.
Especially with you on behind the counter here.
Thanks.
Yeah. Whereabouts can I find your dad? Right about now.
Now, I don't really know. I guess if you went to like, well, I don't really know if you can actually get there because like you're not from here.
Yeah, I'm new. It's alright.
But like, you would probably have to go over to Castle Hill and find out from the other guards or like their patrol unit things. I guess I don't really know how it works.
Sure thing. You know what? I'll find out myself. I'm sure I'll have some friends here. Being part of the military, you see. But what's your dad's name so I can, find him better? Put in a good word.
Jeffrey.
What are these names?
You just keep asking her to come up with names, and it's Jessica, Jeffrey, Dockside General.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Here, I slide a gold coin from my own pocket, not from the party fund. Just gonna slide it over. I tip you more once I get this promotion. And maybe I'll come back and buy some more.
Okay.
Maybe I'll come back.
Thanks. And she puts it in like the pocket of her apron.
Did she happen to find the like screws and whatever else too?
No.
Okay, so
So she found the herb, the
Yes.
weak herb.
Yeah.
I
weak
elbow
herbs.
Velerin and be like, "Hey, leader, you should ask where we can find the stuff we weren't able to find here."
All right, yes. You know what? Yeah, you're so right. Hey, for like a bigger tip, can you give me where I could find the stuff that you couldn't find in your store?
You'd probably have to go to like the blacksmith. We have a couple in Kirkwall, but like the one that I know is sort of down the way, and she like goes to the door of the shop, and she points you sort of down the street to further down the docks. There's one over there. It's not human run. Glances at Vera and Priscilla. But like the guy who runs it is pretty okay, I guess. He doesn't smell. Just of like smoke
that's
and
good.
stuff.
Vera sniffs herself and be like, "Do I smell?" Talking to Priscilla.
But yeah, he doesn't smell. He makes pretty good things most of the time. And he doesn't charge as much as like the other blacksmiths because you know they're human.
Right.
But yeah, he's pretty good, I guess. You can go to him.
Okay.
I don't know if you can like afford to go to the one that's owned by the gods. You know, like in the city center, but I think only the gods can use it anyway. So if you come back, I'll ask my dad.
Yeah, definitely. That'll be a great help. I'll go check
Okay.
out down by the docks, and don't worry, I won't let them know that you sent me there. You're clean.
Okay, thanks. Because like that would be really bad, and all my friends would make fun of me.
Yeah, horrible. Honestly, that'll be really bad. But
Yeah.
thanks again for all that. And then I just kind of yoink the shopping cart and give it to Vera. You're like, we got the stuff.
"Hey, boss, how much is it? We haven't paid her yet."
I swivel around like I plan to do that. So yeah, how's that total looking with a special discount for your good old friend Valoran?
Like $16 is fine, because you gave me an extra one, and I won't tell my dad. So
Awesome.
16?
All right.
yeah, 1/6.
Okay. Deducted.
You're so cool. You know that?
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yay.
You're pretty nice too.
Hey, thanks. You know, I'm just doing my best. But anyways,
Yeah.
thanks for everything. Really appreciate it. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Ooh. Skedaddle skedoodle like a fucking villain.
Follow boss man out.
As you guys leave, the guard who is stationed outside the door, like, does the "I'm watching you" hand movements.
I try to give him the most confident up nod at him. Like, you know, like I just scored or something.
He squints at you, and he does the "I'm watching you" hand movements a little bit more.
Okay.
But he doesn't stop you from leaving or sending you on your way.
Yay.
Okay,
And there's a blacksmith
so
by the
well.
docks.
Hold on. We got 16 regular potions, right? That's what it was.
Yes.
What do we know what the sampler potions are?
Not yet.
Okay. So 16.
But in
potions.
Galarian's inventory, there is some mysterious perfume, an additional oil flask, a truth serum, and now he's got all 16 of the potions. So he has a total of 18.
All right.
Great. Don't worry. I'll pass this along later.
We'll go to the blacksmith. B, do you want to? Sorry, Snide, you go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, since it got handed off to Vera, but now it's in Galeron's inventory, can we canonically have Priscilla just hold all the garbage? Because
Yep.
they're there for muscle mostly.
Yes.
And it's fitting
If
for
you're
the
gonna hold the
image,
gar-
right? Because it's like air quotes slave to the human carrying all the
Air
stuff.
quotes.
If you're gonna carry all the garbage, how are you gonna carry me?
already
You're part of the
What do
garbage.
you mean?
By putting you in a bag.
Well, but
Yeah,
yeah,
that's all I got.
you go to the blacksmith, which is pretty easy to find. You just sort of follow the trail of, and there's like signs everywhere that direct you where to go. But you go down the ways, and as you walk in, you see a very familiar figure. In fact, he looks almost identical to the one in Bripton, the blacksmith.
Are you saying
You
that because
walk
you're
in
reusing the
and-
token?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, I thought it was
I
like
have
legit.
decided that all the
I thought
blacksmiths.
this was a Nurse Joy situation.
Yes, it is absolutely a Nurse Joy situation. All the blacksmiths look identical to one another. But to you, this is very strange. And
They're a
you walk
blacksmith
in
race.
and the blacksmith, this very tall lion, is just like hammering away at something, and he doesn't even look up when he hears you guys enter. He just goes, "Yup."
Yep. Galeron turns to Vera and goes, "You, since we don't have to pretend anymore, you go ahead."
Right.
Priscilla smacks Galeron on the back of the head.
Ow.
There's people outside as well.
Yes,
Keep it up.
but it would be passable to say that, whatever the fuck did not work with Jessica or whatever.
Do you want
like-
something?
Vera walks up with the note and hands it to blacksmith and goes, "My captain would like to procure these tools," and it's like the list of like bolts, screws, whatever the hell Adani needed.
He doesn't even take the list from you. He just like quickly glances at it. 20 silver.
Oh, okay. Bear digs through the pouch, pulls out 20 silver. Oh, no. Okay. 20. Wait. The party fund
100.
is in GP, but
Yes.
do I also? Is it like a mix of gold and silver, or is it just all
Yes,
just
yes.
straight? Okay. So I
Yes,
can
yes.
just adjust it on the fly.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 80.
Because from the Bripton stash, Coley found a chest. The chest had like 1,300 silver pieces, nearly 2,000 copper pieces, and that's all collected in the party.
Right, and I just transfer
Yeah.
that into G. Okay.
I did.
So it's safe to assume we just have the silver or bronze pieces where necessary and just adjust it.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Vera hands over 20 silver pieces to the blacksmith.
He puts whatever he was working in into a bucket, wipes his hand on his apron, trots over, gathers up what you need, stuffs it in a bag, trots back, hands you the bag, takes the gold. Thanks.
Thank you. And Vera walks back. Okay, well, that was a lot easier this time around. Got the stuff that Donnie wanted. Did Jessica tell us where the other herbs were? Or where we could find the other
No.
herbs? Or just okay.
In place of the other herbs, she gave you a tea.
Right, that's what it was. Okay,
She did mention there's other places like in the
Mhm.
city center that were probably out of our budget, but We might find it there, but I don't know if they're charged. It's extra.
Mm-hmm.
Can we just do like a roll to see if we find a shop that looks like they would sell herbs?
Sure, you can roll investigation.
Hell yeah. Can we assist?
Yeah.
Wait, who has the highest bonus
Yay.
for this?
Not me.
I have mine's
Don't
plus
think so.
0.
Mine's
My
minus 1.
investigation is
Minus-
-2.
Okay, I'll just roll it then.
You took the
with
two
advantage.
big guys. Of course they don't have them.
Hey! Okay.
You do find one. It is like a short jaunt away from the blacksmith, and you go in, and it stinks. It smells so bad, and you don't know like what it is, if it's like the things that the guy is brewing, or if it's like fish or what, but it like makes you all gag when you walk in.
Ugh.
But you watch
Ugh.
as like somebody else walks out and is sort of just like looking at you guys weird, as you're like trying to figure out how to breathe in this space. And the other customer leaves, and the guy running the shop is the tiniest, oldest looking man you've ever seen. The homie looks like if you blew at him in the wrong direction, he would crumple into dust.
Is he human?
Yes, he's human.
Vera sees the shopkeep, looks over to Galerin, gestures. Your turn.
This place gotta be racist and shit. He says under his... and he just kind of strolls up. Hello.
Hello.
We're looking for some herbs. I have a list here, and I was wondering if you could help me. He says while like trying to hold his breath through his nose.
Okay.
And you watch as he's like very slowly shuffling away. It takes like a century for him to shuffle from one end to the shop to the other. But eventually he comes back and he has just like the saddest looking version of these herbs for you.
Like it's like a little too old looking lettuce or some shit.
Yeah.
5-day-old lettuce, you know.
Yeah, one of them is like mysteriously wet and is like oozing a little bit from the stem. Ew.
Oh,
They look so gross.
oh
But
god.
he sets them down and he's like, "Do you want these?"
Do you know when you get your next shipment?
Oh. And you watch again as he takes 100 years to go to find his like repository to check the manifest.
I'm gonna fucking
Uh,
die in here.
Yeah, actually.
Boss, Can I stand outside, please?
Yeah.
Thank
The
you.
air outside somehow does not smell much better, but you can definitely feel like relief in your lungs as you're trying to recover from the inside of the shop.
Thank God. Persist against shop.
Yeah. And you can feel your hand felt weird.
Everything feels weird.
Yeah, for sure do. But you go to. Right, sorry. The shopkeeper will tell you that it comes in the next 5 weeks. Is when he'll get his stuff. But he tells
In
you that
5
these ones are still good.
Right. Okay, sure. How much for these?
Oh. Takes him a little bit of time to figure out, but he'll tell you that for the lot, he'll just take 1 gold.
Oh, 1 gold, perfect.
Vera
Where
pulls
do you
out
keep
one
your
gold
money
coin
so we can just put it right for you?
and
No!
hands it to
And
me.
you watch him pull out a little pouch from his side, and his hands are like shaking. It's almost so violent that you can hear the coins clinking in the bag as he's holding it up for you.
Oh man. Alright. Well, 1 gold it is. Thank you for these herbs. You should probably look into a successor.
Okay. I'm not even
Okay.
that old.
Vera gives a quick little nod and rushes out the shop. And
Yeah,
just
yeah. Yeah, and
Oh my
chases
God.
after.
Oh god, do you think
Okay,
it
we
smelled
got-
like that? Because he was like on the verge of dying. Like, why did it smell so bad? It's like I think it's still stuck in my nose.
We're gonna need a bath after that.
It doesn't come
anyways.
out after 5 minutes.
Oh god. Okay,
We got the stuff.
Vera checks over the list again. Check. Okay, I think that's everything. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's go back.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
All of that's happening. Can we do in peeps?
Yes. So we're gonna smash cut back to in peeps. Can you check the rest of the bookshelf for any info on Restless or Restless Stricken? There is nothing about the Restless in these bookshelves. But if there's anything else that you're trying to look for, I will.
Is there a magic book for healing, like a Dummy's Guide?
Dummy's Guide to Healing Spells. Unfortunately, not. A lot of what's in the bookshelf, aside from like the odd herbalism book and like one, like very, even just looking at the title, you get the impression that this is like not the actual list of events, historically speaking. A like history of Copal Isle. There's also like a couple of people that have used books to, like some of the books here to use as like journals. So you run across like a random person's journal, some traveler's journal, one random guard who spent a night at the inn's journal. But the rest of them are just like fairy tales, essentially, or like stories.
Was there anything interesting in the journals?
Sure. One of the traveler's journals has a fair bit written about when the Wolfenguards invaded, but it's from the perspective of someone who is like in their favor, which is like very weird to read as someone who is working against the Wolfenguards. But by and large, a lot of it is not singing their praises so much as just examining what they've done and where they've been and how they invaded. And there's a lot of sort of like confusion and mystery about how it all started, because it seems, according to this journal, that they sort of just like appeared one day. But the journal also notes that like the writer was not in a good place when the Wolfenguards were invading, so it's a bit hard for the writer to tell where they came from. But it's quite strange. There's that. The guard's journal talks a lot about Ketchsadius, and how she is an excellent warrior and incredibly fierce. But again, and this is something that Mogo told Vera and Kilheron and Adani, that wherever Ketchsadius goes, darkness follows, in the literal sense. There's not a lot of light that surrounds her, and the guard's journal notes that there's a bit of confusion as to how it works, because it's not, as far as the guard can tell, something magical about her. It's just her, which in itself is very confusing.
Okay. I pull those journals out and then put them on the table, and then I brush my fur.
Brushy, brush, brush. Adani,
Mm-hmm.
you want to fix BB-8?
Yes, I do. I want my boy back after I threw him away.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, no kidding.
Can you? I don't know if this actually works. Can you see if you click your Tinker's tools if you can roll with them? On your
Tinker's
main character sheet, there should be a tools section. Yeah, and then you just click the roll Tinker's tools.
Yes, I can roll it. With what different? With different stats, like strength, intelligence.
Intelligence.
Okay. Do you want to roll it now?
Yes. Okay. It does take you the entire time while Vergiller and Priscilla are gone to actually like disassemble and reassemble what you can of PB-8. There's a couple of parts that are like broken beyond repair, and the thing that is of most concern is that the core that powered PB-8 is just, it's shattered. And so at the moment, while you repaired a lot of the exterior, the interior remains a problem, because without the core you can't make the rest of the mechanisms that power PB-8, and you're not entirely sure if you can do this on your own either. When you first made PB-8, it was under the guidance and with a lot of help from your parents, and without them, repairing PB-8 proves to be a bit of a challenge.
Can I wander to a fellow artificer or someone that's good at tinkering that can assist? Or a magic place to find a core?
Can you roll investigation with disadvantage?
Disadvantage. Ay.
Okay. Insofar as you can tell in the area that's surrounding the inn, because you've not got much time between when you finish repairing PB-8's exterior and the time that the 3 shopping crew return, there's no real like magic store or anything like that around here. And when you go and try and like ask people, they sort of, a lot of them will ignore you, and a couple of the like non-human slaves will look at you and just like shake their heads as though to say don't ask or don't bother asking, to deter you away. So you end up coming back to the inn very disappointed.
Crap. This is not good for me.
Man, throwing him down a well wasn't the best idea, huh? Really
It
coming
really
by.
wasn't.
Consequences.
Okay.
But it's around this time that Kilheron, Vera, and Priscilla return, and you are all reunited. And not only them, but as they're coming back, Lysaria also comes back.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
okay, are we ready to go?
Yeah. Wait, no.
Oh,
Check my fur. Like, check my fur.
I'll walk over to Collie and just start petting it with a brush.
Is it good?
Brush,
Does
brush,
it look
brush.
good?
It looks fantastic, babe.
Okay, I'm ready now.
Hold on. We have 16 potions that need to be distributed across the 6 of us. I look over at Lasser. Do you want some potions?
I'm good.
Okay. I currently have 3. Everyone can get at least 2, but then there will be 4 left over. I'm fine with just taking the extra 2. How are the rest of them gonna get distributed?
I guess we don't have to distribute all of it. Like, we can just hold it in a party bag and be like, hey,
No,
I need extra
no.
potions, right?
Because in combat,
Okay.
if you do not have the potion on you, you do not have a potion to drink. and you cannot just pull it out of the party bag. That is
Correct.
why this is going to matter.
That's fair. That's fair.
Everyone gets 2
what
by
if,
default, or because of how that works out, and then 4 left over for whoever wants the extra.
Okay, Zap, you don't want to take one.
I already had one more than
And-
you guys did because of the Mago thingamabob that we did, the finding him making the potions.
Can Adani take one extra one just so she can fit into PB8?
If it fixes, yeah, I mean,
One
sure.
PB8.
Yeah, whenever he gets fixed.
Would it be too time consuming to try to turn the herbs into potions now?
Yes.
Okay, we'll do that later then.
Okay.
Um,
To make this quick, if no one else is willing to not take a potion, I'll not take a potion, and everyone else will get one of the 4.
Okay. So then Adani, Galerin, Yennefer, and Kali will all get 1 extra one. So you guys get 3. Priscilla and Vera will take 2. Everyone should have at about 5, 4 or 5.
yes.
Okay.
In your inventories, if you haven't done it already, can you please up the quantity of your potion of healing to 5?
I've done it.
Done
I've
it?
done it.
Thank you, thank you. Okay. With that, Lasire will let you all know that we're heading to Darktown, and he gives you each a mask. It is very crude. It's just made out of like a cotton cloth, but
Oh,
there's like a little pocket that's again very crudely attached. And Lasire apologizes; he's not the best sewer. But in the pocket, there's like some crushed mint, and he says, "You will need to put this on when we get there." And this is not like a suggestion. This is a warning.
Don't have to tell me twice. I'll wear it
Okay.
now.
Oh, is the mask like the ones that go over the nose and mouth?
Yes.
Oh, like a
Okay.
masquerade.
I was
mask?
imagining like a masquerade mask.
Oh
Sounds
no
very
no 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 no
confusing.
no.
Okay, I see.
Okay. And
Oh,
with that,
it's like a
yeah.
highwayman mask then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. I apologize if this takes like a decade to load.
Is it a big map?
1, it's a big map. 2, there's a lot of things.
How could this happen to me?
Wait, the COVID masks or the medical masks are called highway masks?
No. Wait, is this one that goes over the eyes and nose, or the mouth and nose?
No. It just goes over. It just goes over the nose and mouth.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause
okay.
you.
I thought it
you
was
sh-
like the eye, like Robin mask from like Batman.
No. It's like, hang on.
Oh, gotta be able to.
Ah!
Okay, I see now because it's like sewage smells shit.
Yes.
Got it.
Yep.
Alright, put the mask on.
Yeah.
yeah.
In D&D general, there's a reference. Please be advised, stinky place.
Man, this sure would have been great when we stopped by that old man's herb shop.
Hey, no, stop it. Get some help.
Get the-
Okay. Oh, you're setting stuff up, right?
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
making sure that everything is like good. And I don't know why Donnie's glowing. There we go. All right. So you arrive down here, and it is stupid dark, and it is stupid smelly, and all you can hear is like the sounds of water rushing from like a this way direction. And it's really hard to see, and it smells so bad. Like the three of you who went shopping, you thought that the shop was bad smelling. This is like 10 times worse.
Oh, God.
Priscilla, which Priscilla do you want?
Cool, Priscilla.
Okay, goodbye, BB Priscilla.
Thank you.
Lassaire pulls out a torch.
Can I? Where the fuck is it? No, I just literally closed my inventory sheet. I hate this.
Well, while Ice is trying to figure that out, small talk between Vera and Lasser. I realize you wouldn't just pull your axe out in like wherever, because you know that's a weapon. But like, you ever use your axe as fire as a torch, as opposed to just a torch?
I mean, I could, but I generally don't want to threaten people.
Right. Yeah.
down
That's
here,
why.
so-
Why I said it's like outside of it. You know, it's a big ass weapon. I feel like you
Yeah.
usually don't need the torch.
Yeah, usually I don't. Except for like this. And after he takes a few steps forward, you watch as he pulls out his axe and just like swings at something.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get everybody to make a perception check, please?
Perception.
Pressing buttons.
Ooh. That's Galen's. I rolled a 6. Fuck.
That's what I have my showering on.
Okay, except for Vera, Priscilla, and Iantha, the rest of you watch as like this gross gray tentacle goopiness rises out of the ground. And that's what Lassaire swings at. And he just utterly destroys. Does he? No, he doesn't. But with that,
Oh yeah.
he
Oh, initiative.
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun,
Oh, I'm at the bottom.
begin.
I rolled a 6.
I love having my board covered with D20s.
Yeah.
Before we start, just Priscilla's at the top. Priscilla could switch their initiative with anybody they want. Does anybody want to go first? Like,
I would like to go first if possible.
I'll switch with you if you'd like.
Okay. So. Da-da-da.
I love causing problems for the DM.
Yeah, thanks. I did this
You'd
last
have to figure it
time.
out eventually.
I know, I did it last time and now I can't remember. What tracker settings? No. Add event? No. Ah, there we go. I did it. What's your initiative is 21 and your initiative is 6.
Yep. There we go.
Great.
That's all I got before.
Okay. So Lassaire swung at the Goopy Goop, at Goopy Goop number 1. And he is going to swing again at the Goopy Goop. And he is going to hit the goopy goop and kill the goopy goop.
Okay.
That is one dead goopy goop. And as one dies, more arise.
Lasser, what the fuck are those?
It just oozes.
They
He's
look
unbothered, unfazed.
they look a lot more than oozes.
No, they just ooze. Vera.
Okay. I will move up to question. Is this like the edge of the walkway and that's just like the sewage water now?
Yes.
Okay. I don't want to stand next to that. I'm afraid something's gonna come up. So I will go up to here. And we'll attack that one.
Mhm.
Go chakra.
That hits.
I forget. Did you want me to? I rolled separately for each chakram, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. I'll just roll the second one now. Okay. So then it's just the damage. We're not adding the bonus, right? But the hit
Yeah.
bonus still applies.
Yes, yes.
Okay, cool. Damage for first one. Damage for second one. So 12. Twing twing. And that is it.
Okay. Please click on your portrait in the thing.
Oh, yes,
to
sorry.
progress.
Okay, there we go.
Guess I'm going to move 30 feet beside this one. Oh, there's so many more. Okay.
Oh, you couldn't see that.
No, I couldn't.
Okay.
There was a wall blocking that, so whenever I came around, I'm like, oh shit.
You want to communicate?
There's like, come on, I see like another 3 in front of the one I am, so like 4 total. As I swing my short sword at the one in front of me. Ta-da.
Ooh, shit.
Nice
Okay.
crit.
How do I do this?
There's the
Oh,
damage
then
button.
damage. And
Yep,
then...
and then critical hit.
Oh, nice. It just automatically... Okay, nice.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
It's-
use...
It's
Go ahead.
Weakly wiggling.
Fucking trying. I don't know,
The lowest possible damage you could have rolled.
My god.
I'm just gonna glare at this slime and swing my fucking dagger at it next. Motherfucker.
Watch it be 1. Oh my god, it almost was.
Oh my god. That unfortunately will not hit.
Okay.
Holy shit.
As I swing and just miss entirely, I'm like, I swung at this thing, right? Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you
should-
swung at it.
The ooze wiggles its tentacles at you as like a na. Okay, it's the ooze's turn. Vera, it's very good of you that you didn't go and stand up next to the wall, because 2 more slip their way over the edge and approach.
Lasser, how many of these
1.
are there? Is it usually this many?
Nah, it's pretty standard.
People live down here?
Yeah,
Oh my
they don't really have a choice.
And they fight through these things every day.
Yeah. Okay. These 2
Oh no.
next to you, Yanfer, are going to hit you with advantage because they're flanking you.
Yep. Hits.
Oh my god, it has a permanent -1 penalty to the.
Okay, thank you.
And then the next one. Oh, that's a critical hit.
What do you mean that's a critical hit?
It's a critical hit against the answer. Damage. Critical.
Oh!
Can you please stop owning us?
I wish.
Wait, why is that a crit? That was a 16 and a is a 16 a crit for these things?
Yes.
They can have minuses, you know?
A lingering dream. Roll injury. That's nice. That's a nice feature.
Okay, you are incapacitated.
I'm also like, I mean, regardless, I was
You're not
down.
invisible. You're not invisible.
Oh my god, there he goes.
Which one
Stop
is incapacitated?
invisibling us.
I'm sorry. The buttons are so close together.
He's incapacitated. He's downed.
Yeah, incapacitated. There we go.
Vera watches Yenfer get knocked the fuck out and just. This is normal?
They don't hurt me that bad.
No shit, you're built like a tank!
Good, thanks.
Now is not the time, Lassair.
15 hits you, Vera.
I think? What the fuck? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Is this still the -1? Wait.
For the ooze?
Caustic lungs.
Oh, you are also incapacitated.
Wait,
What the hell,
I
man?
take another.
Keep owning us.
Hey DM, is this a fight we're gonna die in?
No.
This is so much worse than Crampernab. Holy shit! That just
You're just saying that because you didn't get hit with Crampanap.
there's literally multiple things that are taking out our entire health pool in one go. I don't think any one of us has more health enough to survive that damage I just took.
It's okay. You'll be okay.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, well, as Vera gets incapacitated, she gives Lassair kind of like the fucking middle finger, like, you're an ass for bringing us here.
Wait, you know the new emote that they added in FF that's like the super surprise shock face
Mm-hmm.
that
The big eyes.
MC guy, the Lalafell from
Mhm.
Arcadian does. That's just me right now watching Bianca and Vieira go down.
I shouldn't have walked up. I should have stayed where I was and just attacked.
Adani.
Mm-hmm.
Where did the music go?
I have.
Oh, it's playing, but I don't hear it.
Are these little
It's
goofs sort of liquid based?
I mean, it's a slime.
Okay. Ah, shit. Okay. I'll walk up there. I attack this with... Where is it? Shocking Grasp.
Did I get anything in the mail?
I roll. Damn it.
That does hit that one.
Oh, does it? Okay. Nice. Can I... Wait, okay. The reason why, so because it's liquid, does it like do I have an advantage because it's
No.
like no? Oh, okay,
No.
fine. God damn it.
I mean, that's right in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Anything
Alright.
else you would like to do?
Is there anything else I can do? Can I? Oh no, would this count as an action to like? Here, no, it would be because
The help action? Yeah, that's an action.
no, I was thinking because I already attacked. That's my action for the.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to
So
help
it's
me.
Correct.
like
Unless you had like a bonus action.
yeah.
No, help is an action.
Okay. That's all I can do for now.
Okay. Coley.
I run over here to Vera because
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna put myself in danger just yet. Wait, is Vera alive?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I'm just knocked down.
Oh, you got 3 HP?
No,
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah.
straight up incapacitated. Cause the
Yeah, incapacitated means that like
no, but I
in
took
terms of
14
what's happening to
damage.
Vera, Vera's just like hunched over, coughing her lungs out.
Wait, but didn't I take
I don't care
13 and then
about that then.
14?
Sorry, say that one more time.
The pseudopod hit me for 13 damage and then 14 damage from the caustic lungs, right?
No, that was
No.
you just rolling on the table.
Yeah, that's just.
Oh,
falling on
that's
the
not
table.
damage.
That's not damage. No.
Oh, I'm not in.
But
Oh,
incapacitated for 2 rounds.
got it. What can I not do while incapacitated? Or while incapacitated?
Everything.
Oh, I just don't get a turn.
You are literally there, just hacking your lungs out.
Alright, I'm gonna. Okay. Can we all occupy the same square or next to?
Next to.
Next to. You can pass through a square with an ally, but you cannot occupy the same square.
Okay. I'll move over here, and I'm gonna do Spare the Dying on Yanfer. But I'm also gonna bonk him with my stick because I'm very annoyed right now that you guys are taking so much.
Doesn't that do damage? Wouldn't that do damage? Bonking?
It's roleplay.
Oh.
Have to roll? Did it roll?
Mm,
Did it go?
He is stable.
Okay.
Hello, please let me put 1 HP in. Thank you. Okay. Do you have a bonus action you would like to do?
Hold on, let me think. No, that's it. That's it. That's all we gotta do.
Okay. Kilheron.
Like-
Yay.
Okay.
Kilheron will run over
Kilheron.
here, yonder. Does he now flank this gray ooze next to Yanfer?
Yes, yes.
I attack. Let me look at my passives. I turn... Oh, it's turned off. Cool. Yeah. I attack. At advantage?
Yeah.
There's a flank?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like advantage. You hit the big
Bigger damage. Damn
critical
shame I didn't
damage.
turn on the thingy. Oh yeah. damage. There we go. Critical hit. Yeet. Ooh.
Home Slice, I think you just one shot, one kill.
Cha.
Rag! Eat Didge.
Yay.
Bonus action.
What can I do with my bonus action? Can I don't think so. Throwing is an action. I was gonna say, can I throw a potion at Yanfer with my bonus?
I'm gonna say no, but I will allow if you risk taking an attack of opportunity from this ooze. If you want to move here and just like shove a potion into Yanfer's mouth, I will allow that as a bonus action.
Can I do it from here
Yes.
without taking the attack of opportunity?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I will do so. Glug, glug. Do you want me to roll the potion?
Yeah. You click the potion. And
Okay.
then I click
I
the
roll.
healing button,
Oh, sorry.
because otherwise it'll apply to the ooze.
Oh no.
Unless you like unselect the ooze. Yeah. Apply to... No, not to the ooze. This ooze dead. This bitch dead.
You pour one out for the ooze.
Yanfer gets +7. Yanfer, you're okay. You have so many not boo-boos now.
Yay!
Okay. That is it for you, Galeran.
Yes.
Priscilla.
Can I, since I don't think my bonus action is going towards anything, can I use my bonus action to figure out if I know how to draw the attention of this particular creature?
Sure. You can roll.
Oh, no, don't even need a roll to anything. For
No.
knowledge. Okay. Then I'm going to move here.
Uh-huh.
That seems the best. And roaring's going to be an action, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will
can
roar to hopefully
Roll
get
me
aggro.
an intimidation check, please.
Sure. Normal.
Yep, that'll do. The oozes have been drawn to your presence.
Okay. That's all I got. Movement, action, bonus action.
Lasair is gonna go over to Vera, and he's gonna pull out some like funky smelling leaves, lift up your mask, which makes you cough way worse, but he shoves the leaves into your mouth. And he tells you to chew, Vera. And as you start chewing the as you start chewing these leaves, the coughing subsides and you are no longer incapacitated.
Ugh. This place sucks, Lasair. What the fuck?
They're just oozes.
Easy for you to say when they don't hurt you.
Yeah. Keep chewing. And that's his turn. Vera.
I can use a potion for free because I'm below 50% HP, yeah?
Yes.
Cool, I'm gonna use a potion. Clicky click.
Click at a potion.
Oh, I don't have to adjust it for myself. It will adjust it for me. Whoa, why did it drop down to 3? It should be 4. Healing. Roll.
Wow, big heal.
Big heal. Alright.
Is the one in front of Yanford dead yet?
No.
It was fucking taunting me last.
How
Yeah.
lively is the one right in front of me looking? Is it looking pretty wriggly, or has it slowed down?
It's looking very wiggly.
Very wiggly. Okay,
It's making little like goopy bubbles in its oozy body.
Vera's gonna see that and go, "That is disgusting." I'm gonna attack the one in front of me with 1, and the one by Yanfer with the 2nd.
Mhm.
And because it's just right in front of me, the first one's just gonna be me swinging my chakram at it.
Mhm.
Wait, that's not. Oh, okay. I guess it doesn't matter. But that wouldn't be with advantage, would it? Would it have been?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
It doesn't matter because that was crit on the first one, second one on the one behind it. Okay. Roll a damage for the one right in front of me.
Okay. Apply to ooze. Next.
Okay. And then the one behind. 2 damage. Oh, is it still alive?
Yeah, it's still alive.
Out there. Okay.
Hold on.
Hold on, I have to figure out which one of those it was. Okay, this one goes. Oh, I don't know. Can I use one dazzling dance to disengage as a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not going to increase its count then. And I'm going to step back right there.
Okay.
Shwoop.
EN for
Okay.
Is he still incapacitated?
What? Did he use the thing on me? Or it was...
You were force fed a potion around your coffin lungs, which was very uncomfortable. You are not invisible, you're not invisible, you're not invisible. There we go.
kind of just... I was checking something. Alright, I'm going to look at the gray ooze fuck that taunted me earlier. It's like, listen here, you little shit. I'm going to swing my short sword. And if it doesn't die from this, I'm going to use sneak attack on it.
Go.
What the fuck?
It's okay, that hits.
Oh!
Ha! Motherfucker, damage. Normal. Okay.
The ooze waves one last teasing tentacle at you. It dies. It's not invisible, it's not invisible. Oh my god.
I just watch it fade from existence for a second and reappear. I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't feel good, Mr. Stuck.
Alright. Then I still have... I'm gonna use my dagger on the one right beside Polly. So wait, how do I ping? There we go. So that one right there. Dagger. And... God. Damage. No more. Let's go! Okay.
It's still wiggling.
I'm fine. His friend is dead. Fucking
Yeah,
take
his
it.
friend is dead. Alright, the oozes. One ooze gonna move here, and ooze. Hello, ooze. There we go. Ooze. going to attack Priscilla.
No, why would it attack me?
Ooze ooze
Absolutely not.
Ooze ooze 1 misses. Ooze ooze 2.
Oh yeah.
Hit. Ooze ooze damage. Ooze ooze
You're like a
3.
baby. You aren't that bad. Oh
Ooze
yeah.
ooze ooze 3 critical. Big damage.
Bad news.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Please stop owning us.
I'm sorry, it's not me. Okay.
I just keep getting scars.
Damage,
Yeah.
damage
You're
so
actually-
nice it burns you twice.
Yeah, it's fine. You're fine mostly, except for being down.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's less than ideal.
Did you write these descriptions, B, or are these just built in?
They built in.
Okay. It's like I saw, but damn it, Jim, I'm playing Doctor, not Blacksmith.
Where's that? There. Okay, that's you. Adani.
God, I hope you kill the one next to me so I can shimmy shammy over.
Donnie! Didn't go AFK.
Your weather. Oh, sorry. Apologies. Let's see. That's dead. The one beside me is still not dead. What the heck? I try to smack this guy. Actually, wait. Is Priscilla okay?
Priscilla is at 0 HP and currently downed.
I will come to Priscilla's aid. Come here. Can I cure wounds on them?
Yep.
Cast.
Priscilla, you are back up. You are not incapacitated. You are not prone.
I am
Right,
a little
once
otherwise
again.
toasty.
Yes. That's it. I'm not a fighter, so I can't. I don't have any bonus actions.
Okay. Holy.
Primal Savagery on the ooze next to me.
Yes. Attack.
Normal roll, yeah?
Yeah, normal roll. You do hit.
Did it just...
There's a damage button in the chat box. Under Primal Savagery, you simply
Oh,
cover.
I see. Okay, there you go.
We did it. We worked it out.
I was like, where's this button? Okay, that's it.
Hello? No. Who's isn't resistance? Huh? Huh? Huh?
I mean, it is acid damage on the ooze.
Ooze is barely hanging on, wiggling very weakly. Is that it for you, Colleen?
Believe. Wait, let me double check. Yeah.
Okay. Galeran. You got one wiggly woogly ooze next to you, and there are 3 other oogly woogly oozes alive. Galeran is also muted.
Yeah, sorry, my mom was asking me something.
That's okay.
Wiggly boy, where?
Wiggly boy, here.
Here. I strike at Wiggly boy.
You may strike at Wiggly boy.
Yes. Here.
Good hit.
Okay. I attack Wiggly boy with dead damage.
Wiggly boy is still wiggling.
Oh god. Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Priscilla.
Oh boy. Let's see. What is this
Got a
one?
this one, and a this one, and a this one.
We still have a lot of things.
Mhm.
Got a boss. Yeah.
You can chug a potion for free.
I'm trying to figure out if it's more economical to use second wind or chug a potion. Potion worse, so we'll go with potion, I guess.
Okay.
I click at the potion.
Mhm.
Use 1. Roll.
Nice heal.
Baby heal, but we'll work with it. That's a bonus action, right?
Nope, that's free because you were below 50% HP.
Okay. I'm willing to get back down to the ground again. Is this the weakest looking one?
Yes.
This one here?
Yes, correct.
Okay. I would like to squish that one.
Sure. Squish that ooze.
Yes.
You do hit. Roll the damage.
Oh.
You have felled the ooze.
Truly a great enemy. And movement seems ill-advised, so beep boop.
Right. Lasair is gonna come barreling through to here. And he is going to swing at that ooze. And miss because he came charging in, but that's okay because he can swing again. And that's gonna hit. Okay. And boop, that's it for him. Vera,
Which one's wiggling the least?
this one now.
That one's the
Well,
least
actually,
wiggly.
technically this one.
The one by Galeran's the most wiggly.
Yes. the least wiggly. This one's the most wiggly. This one's the second most wiggly. This one's the third most wiggly.
Hey, B, can you check DMs real quick?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Good luck, Touchy.
Okay. Vera is going to attack the one by Galeran. Oh, okay. You said the one by Galeran's the least wiggly, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. First one will go to the one by Lassaire and Priscilla, the bottom one.
Mm-hmm.
Throw. And this.
That
Oh,
hit.
I didn't have to click that one again. Second one to by Galeran.
That hit as well.
Okay. First damage. A 6.
To this one.
And for the one by Galeran, a 1. Oh, I got it.
Ian for...
Yes. I'm gonna run on top of this box right here. Sorry, I don't know if this box is beside me or on top, below me, but fuck it. I'm somewhere near the box.
Yep.
I'm going to swing my short sword.
You can roll with advantage. That's your dagger, not your short sword.
Oh, whoops, yeah. Sorry. They're tilted.
That's
different
still
way
your
with it.
dagger, not your short sword.
I clicked my... Wait, hang on. I'm an idiot. I'll get there eventually.
You can roll with advantage because you're flanking.
Okay. Okay. The damage. Oh.
Okay. It's barely hanging on, this one.
Stop hanging on.
It's fine.
No.
No, you'll let go. Now.
That still hits.
Okay, God. Just roll over.
It did.
God. Stay dead.
Okay, is that it for you?
Yeah. Like on highlight.
Okay,
Top part.
the ooze. Ooze number 1 is going to not attack Sola, but is going to roll towards Lassaire. And miss. Ooze number 2
course it
is going
misses.
to roll. He's going to roll against Galeran. And miss. And that's the oozes.
See, that's how the turn should have gone.
Yeah, instead of me just getting Wally-Wop the first time,
We just keep getting our ass kicked by anything that we fight.
it's like you walk up, fucking look at a guy wrong, like, oh, well, you're down.
That's what happened to Glaren. He went off to Crampernap, got smacked down, literally went down.
Okay, to be fair, Galeran tried to just mercy kill Crampernap, so there was kind of a window for that to happen.
Yeah, but still.
I still think we need new dice.
I still have to figure out how to do that. But Adani.
Oh yes, the slimes are done. Is Priscilla still lower than half HP?
Yes.
That is half HP. Okay. I smack this guy with my quarterstaff.
Who guy?
This guy.
Okay, that hits.
That hits. I throw hands.
You throw a
It
staff. What
wiggles.
do you mean?
I throw a staff.
Don't let this one break. That's a callback to really fucking far back.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, you're wiggling.
Yeah.
You're chilling, you're vibing.
That's it. That's it for me. I literally have no extra stuff. I can do one thing a turn.
Holy,
Cry.
everything around you is dead.
Yeah, can I walk through them to
Yes, because they're dead.
here? Okay, cool.
I just imagine Kali just walking through the
Tiptoeing
ooze
around.
and just trying not to touch anything. Your foot touches one of the.
Yeah, do
That do
it.
hit.
Yeah, do it.
You did damage, but it's still wiggling.
Oh. I very angrily bark at it.
I'll move for Mr. Kilheron. Mr. Kilheron, who is going to roll his sword and miss like a
We
bitch.
suck so much.
Miss Kilheron is otherwise fine, so he's not gonna do anything. Oops, why did it skip?
Okay.
Go back, Priscilla.
Oh, it's because I clicked the thing right as you clicked it for me, I think, so it went
Oh,
twice.
yeah, Priscilla.
Okay, well, there's one guy alive here, and that is an issue. So I pressed the button.
Yes, you press the button. You hit the
Please.
ooze. You almost kill the ooze.
Okay. I don't have a good bonus action. Movement again is bad. I pressed the button away.
Okay. Lasair is going to swing the axe. Swing the axe and do the damage
Whoa.
and kill the ooze. It's not invisible, it's not invisible, it's not invisible.
We've
and
entered
then
phase
he's
2 of
gonna-
ooze. He's
Oh my
invisible
God.
now.
He's gonna run over here to the last ooze and is going to swing at the axe and whiff.
Oh no.
But that's him.
Wait, is this black screen for anyone else, or is it just me?
Like up here.
No.
No, like the whole thing. We all
No, I can see.
disappeared. It's black.
Three
Okay,
steps.
I will
Yourself?
refresh myself,
Yeah, because
but you guys can keep going.
you should be able to see still.
Yeah.
But yeah. Vera.
Hold on a second. I had to put food into my mouth. There's only one left, yeah?
Yeah.
If I
It's
attack...
this one, which is flanked.
Oh, so I will get a bonus here?
Mm-hmm. Advantage.
I attack with advantage.
You hit the ooze.
I'm gonna use flourish because I have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I roll that. And then I roll that.
Okay. You didn't need the flourish because
Oh, okay.
you have killed the ooze.
Sick.
And
We
that
survived.
ends combat.
What are these things?
Thank
Why
goodness.
are they so disgusting and smell like ass?
The whole place smells like ass. But before we continue, ba ba da ba 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 da ba ba.
Uh-huh.
Sorry,
Uh-huh.
it wasn't clicking.
Another 100.
Oh boy, guys, just another like 7, 8 more weeks until we hit level 3. At this rate.
No. I have different milestones, I promise. If you haven't already,
Hold on.
please click the thing in the chat to acclaim
Oh,
your
right.
EXP.
The EXP, yes. Perfect.
Ba 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 ba. Before we continue further again, Black, can you see?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay. Lasair will go around to each of you that got super duper herb, and he'll pull out more of the like really sort of gross minty herbs, lift up your masks and shoves the herbs into your mouth and tells you to chew. Chewing the herbs, you will gain 3 HP.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. And then he will stand up, shake himself off, and just be like, that they don't normally come up as much as those, but I guess I haven't been down here in a while. And most people avoid them, or like avoid coming this way. They usually come out of the main pipe, and he points over to this way. And you see like the water is like just rushing and gushing out. And for those of you that are like sort of close by, you should be able to hear it. If you
Yeah,
cannot
I
hear
hear
it,
water rushing.
Yeah. I've been hearing it. I had to lower the volume. I thought it was like rainfall at first.
no, it is just the water sound. Hey, no, stop that, stop that. If I go onto the wrong layer, it'll add a new thing. But anyway, I digress. So Lasair then will guide you. I don't want all of you. I just want you two. Thanks. Will guide you this way. And he tells you to watch your step as you go across the bridge.
Okay. Just
And he will take you all.
Are we in the tunnels or something now?
You are, yes.
Oh.
He will take you all down this way.
Secret
I don't know where
tunnel.
Adani is. Adani's lost.
What? Where am I?
Did you not follow us?
No.
Oh, wait.
No,
What the
Adani's
fuck?
still back up there.
I'm all dark and alone.
There are people.
There's a bridge here. It goes this way.
Drag me. There we go.
And then you go this way and this way. Down through those doors. There we go. And as he walks in, you see that there's like this group of varying raced people sitting around this table, and they're all in like hushed discussion. They don't even look at you when you come in. But over at the counter, which is like very spooky because the counter is littered with skulls. It's like a skull, then a candle, skull, then a candle, skull, then a candle, all the way around. But at the counter is a drow who is very tall, very pale, very grey, noticeably, but not in the same way that Yenfer is. And the drow turns towards you all and looks at you, but then sees Lassair and sort of like relaxes a bit, and is just like, "Do you guys want a drink?"
Something after that rough encounter with slimes, yes, please.
It's been a while since Big Red's been down here, so I'm not surprised. I wouldn't have come down the main gangway if I were you, but it's the cleanest way in, I guess.
Like I look over at him. It's like, was there a safer way, or was it a smellier way?
I didn't want to take the sewer pipes.
That's valid. I won't blame you there.
Yeah. And you notice that like the air is a little bit clearer in here. While you were outside, there's been like this gross smog, and that's one of the characteristics of Darktown, is that there's this very nasty, gross, dank fog that fills your lungs, and it's really, really uncomfortable and really, really gross. Like, it makes it hard to breathe, which is part of the reason why Lassair gave you guys all masks with the little mint pockets. And that's helped a ton, but it's not enough to fully mask out the smell. Being in here, and Lassair closes the doors behind you guys, being in here is a relief. And you're not really sure why at first, but it does smell vaguely of like mint and eucalyptus. And if you get close enough to the counter, you'll see inside the heads, the eye sockets of the skulls, there's a bunch of herbs in each one of them. But the drow will turn around back to the counter, grab some beer for you all, and just like set it along the counter for you all. So like there's one per bench for you. And he takes one for himself as well, and like gives you guys a cheers. And we'll just silently drink and watch you guys.
I do a doggo drill shake because we are now out of the smog.
Mm-hmm.
I sniff. I take a big whiff of the skull.
Mm-hmm. It smells so much better
I-
than the outside.
And then I chug the beer. Wait, am I
beer-
allowed to?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
allowed to. The beer does not taste good. It does have like a vague piss-like quality to it, but compared to the outside, it is still better.
I just take a big gulp and just. Okay.
Yeah, it's
So
everything in here has been like so gross, nasty, and you notice like if you look down at yourselves, you're sort of, both because of the slime and just the general environment, there's like a layer of sticky grossness on like your pants and your boots and stuff. And for those of you who like attacked the oozes, you've got some like on your hands as well that you feel the need to wipe off, and the drow will give you each like a washcloth for you to wipe the grossness off, but he'll burn it away when you're done.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Don't is can or the washcloth is not salvageable at that point, or
No,
okay. I'm
No.
sorry. I
And-
appreciate.
don't worry about it. They were from dead people anyway.
Oh,
From what? Dead people?
Yeah, you know, like, you gotta be economical down here. And if somebody dies and their clothes are decent enough, not destroyed by the ooze or whatever, or disease, then we reuse them.
You know what? No, I can respect that. All right. I can't really argue with that one.
Yeah, reuse, recycle.
This is not a character, but I forget. Is Lassair Big Red or what
Yes,
is Lassair's?
Lassair is
Okay.
big red. He is literally big and red.
Okay. Wait, so now this is in character, but so does Big Red come down here normally periodically to clear out the ooze?
Sometimes. I mean, he hasn't told you or anything. Anyway, he's been here a good long while. How long have you been here? And Lassair shrugs and is like 3 months. But whenever he comes down, he respectfully doesn't like to use the tunnels, which, like, they go, they're very gross, even though they're faster. But I
I
understand.
mean, in the same instance, if you let them, like, I'm assuming if you let the slimes just as they are, they'll probably just overrun and maybe end up more of a bigger problem than one would want.
Sure. I mean, like, we could take care of them ourselves, but if Lassair is on the way down, it's no skin
Already
off my nose.
convenience.
Yeah. Somebody else wants to do it, fine by me.
We came down here for something. I don't remember. I actually, you know what? Well, it's a thought. Do you know if any magic users or like, and I take one of the eyeballs like and the casing on my pocket and I kind of just pulled up in my hand. I'm trying to find someone to possibly enchant these to work better, at least for the long term. I was wondering if you know if it's not great. I know. Trust me. You don't want to. You know what? I'm not going to bring that up. But do you know of anyone magically inclined, perhaps, that might be able to help to a degree
Or
of some
can
sort?
break curses, or is knowledgeable about things.
If you want to break curses, then you gotta brave the top side, and that's a different kind of beast. But I'm not the person you should talk about this to. You gotta talk to the boss.
You're not the boss.
I'm just the barkeep.
Forgive me. The last time we walked into a bar, and like, no offense to you, I don't mean any offense. The last time, gosh, blasted, we walked into a bar. There was a very intimidating person who was the boss. So, is there a way we could see the boss? I kind of just look over it.
Oh, and this is the point where you notice that the conversation behind you has stopped, and a lot of them at that round table are looking at you all now that you've asked about the boss. And you see this shorter than a Dani, grey, gnomish person who looks up at you, Ianfer, and hops off the stool he was standing on and beckons you all.
Back out the stench we go. All right.
Thanks for the drink. Oh wait, do I have to pay?
I was like, wait, yeah. I was like, do you want gold or anything for the drinks?
Don't worry about it. You'll pay eventually.
Okay, sounds good. One size and just kind of just walks out.
What does that mean?
I'm getting a little too used to ominous things.
Yeah. Usually it's okay.
Let's move
I'm not used
together.
to this.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah. Sorry.
You're just all together.
Oh
now.
no, you're stuck.
Estelle and I left.
I got stuck.
Where's Adani again?
Donnie's been left behind.
Adani getting drunk in the in the Darktown club.
Well, I can't see anything.
Because you're in the
Because
walls.
you're in the dark alone.
The light source left.
Oh.
You've entered a room, I think. And there was a wall.
Yeah. How did you get through this? What happened to you?
I don't know. I'm like
Adonis turned corporeal, able to walk through walls.
What happened? What has occurred here? Why did it just put you through this wall? Stop this.
I
Get some
don't
help.
know. Okay. Help.
Right, there you are.
Thank you. I was like, why can't I move?
You phased into a room that you weren't meant to phase into. That's why I was like, how did you get your way through that wall into that room and then get blocked by the other wall?
I'm
What happened
confused.
here? Anyway,
I'm
so
just
the
as
deep gnome,
confused.
the deep gnome takes you. Oh, he's stuck. There you go.
Yep.
The deep gnome takes you to this door, and he like makes a fist and he bashes the door, and the door opens, and you all can file inside. And we are faced with a dwarf, and he's there. He's there, sitting at the desk, which has like a bunch of different items on it. There's some gold that he's counting, and a map, and a crossbow and stuff. And he looks up at all of you, sort of trying to gauge what each of you are and who you all are. And he sighs as he straightens himself up and leans back into his seat, and he goes, "All right, what are you here for?"
A lot and a little in the same instance. Some like
Are we
We're
doing
looking
business?
for a magic trinket crafter.
Uh-huh. Magic
And I'm-
trinket. Uh-huh.
and I pull the eyeball back out of my pocket, and I was like trying to find someone who might be able to enhance this to maybe stop some, essentially prevent or slow down a curse of some sleepless,
As he says that, he Vera
restless.
turns Adani around, pulls hair and like gestures this.
Huh?
Ew.
Yeah.
And I just kind of grab Galeron's hand, and just with the one that has an eye on it, and also this.
Magical
Ew.
healing would be appreciated. Takes off left gauntlet.
Okay. I can't do anything about the weird eye things, and he gestures to Lasser to close the door. And he looks around, particularly between Adani and Galera, and he's like, I don't know anything about that. That's gross. This, and he points to Priscilla, this I can probably help with. For a
I
price.
kind of look, but I kind of just look back between like the eye on the back of Aldani's neck and the finger eye. I'm like, but they're the same. Are they not the same thing? I thought they were the same thing.
No,
I
Priscilla's
don't have
hand is
eyes
like
on them.
withered. It
Oh.
doesn't have
Yeah.
eyes.
It's
Whoops.
Galeron's finger that has the eyeball.
Whoops, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
This I can help you with. And you, he points to Lasser, you and I have business. And Lasser nods and he tells the boss man that you guys are now involved in whatever plan he'd cooked up with this essentially gang leader.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did we just step into a fucking mafia?
Yeah, this guy's like a thug. He is scarred, he is battle hardened, he looks like he would eat you up and spit you out into the oozes if he could. But he looks between you all, and he's sort of nodding to himself, and he strokes his beard a bit as he's thinking, okay, here's how this is gonna work. I can help you, points to Priscilla, and the rest of you get to see the Iron Bitch. But I'm only gonna do that if you can do something for me. Now, Big Red here, points to Lasser. Big Red's here has been helping out a lot with the ooze problem. Pretty good of him. The rest of you I don't know. So we're gonna make a deal. I've been having some issues of late with some merchandise getting misplaced, shall we say. And that merchandise is very important to me and my folk. So, what I need you to do is figure out who's taken it, get rid of them, and bring me back my stuff. If you can do that in, say, I don't know, the next 3 days, we have a deal.
Do you want their head?
Oh, you can do whatever you want with their heads. I just want them out of the picture. Permanently. Now, I realize I'm being quite vague here, so let me fill you in on a couple details. The things I'm missing are a very important powder. It is contained in several large crates, and they have gone missing. Now, as far as I'm aware, some of it remains here in Darktown. Some of it has gone topside. The topside bit is a problem. Darktown bit, I know where I can find it. You guys are gonna go get that one back for me first. After that, we'll figure out where we go from next. Do we understand each other?
Okay. Wait, what's your name? How are we supposed to refer to you?
Would you like us to just refer to you as boss? Would you like to us?
Yeah. You can just call me boss.
Okay. Sounds good, boss.
Great. So,
Also, do you have some of the powder now?
I suppose you do need a reference point. And you'll see him get up. I'm not actually going to do it because it's on a different layer. But he gets up and he goes into this room.
Am I supposed to follow him?
No. He
Okay.
gets up and he goes into this room, and you hear like the sounds of a chest being opened and then closed again, and a very heavy lock being replaced. And he comes back with a little sack. The sack is probably not bigger than the palm of Vidani's hand, but he opens the sack, and there's this coarse black powder in it. He shows it to you all, but he noticeably keeps it away from Lassaire. Now, very important that you don't get anything hot near this. So keeping it away from Big Red's probably your best idea. And the torches, of course. This, and he picks up a little bit and he sprinkles it back into the bag. This, no, we're not that close yet. But this is what you're looking for.
Okay.
Can I
May I
sniff
ask
it?
a question?
Yes, you can sniff it. Yes, you can ask a question.
Okay. My question is it work powder or is it pleasure powder?
Work.
Fair enough.
This is not pleasurable for anyone.
Yeah, no, never mind.
You sure you
Do
still
you
want to
want to
sniff it?
experiment? And he looks noticeably at you, Yanfer.
It could be pleasurable if you're trying to get rid of somebody and you're the person getting rid of them. That is all I was more insinuating.
Is that what this is
Okay,
for?
I do the lab safety waft
Mm-hmm.
to memorize the
50%.
smell.
Yes. It is still a bit difficult because of the smell of Darktown as a whole. But you do get the general gist of what it smells like. And you think that if you smelled it again, you would probably be able to recognize it.
Is
And,
this something we don't want to be caught with by the guards?
Oh, yes. You get caught, it's not my problem. I don't know you.
Most of the time when I've spotted people or caught people with powder, never good.
To right.
And that's
co-
general powder. That's not referring specifically to this.
What color is this powder?
Black.
Oh,
Black.
okay. Does it go
Hmm.
boom?
Sniff it again.
Does it go
You
boom?
can sniff it again. It smells peppery, but it's not pepper. And you're very glad that you're wearing the mask so it doesn't go up your nose.
I don't need.
Okay,
Okay.
got it.
So we started underground or underneath, down here, starting down here. Try to find the source, and we'll go from there. That sounds like a good plan to me, at least.
Yeah. Because it seems like you're not familiar. Let me give you a direction. And he pulls out the map that he has of Darktown. And he points you in a this way direction.
Okay. So westbound-ish. Got
Yes.
it.
Good luck is all I'll say.
Appreciate it.
Incidentally, do you have any hunches on who might have taken your merchandise?
I guess is there like a certain
Any
figure?
suspects?
Topside
Yeah.
is easy enough. It's taken by the guards.
Ah.
Down here, bit debatable. A lot of folk trying to get on their own down here.
Okay. I don't think I have any other questions. I think we should probably just start searching.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Okay. You watch as the boss man taps on his desk, and the deep gnome who had been waiting outside opens the door for you all to exit.
All right, bye, boss man.
Okay. Is the door closed? Oh, wait.
Door is closed.
No. No, I'm still there, though.
Gnome is there.
Okay. I will refrain from holding my thoughts.
No, you can't start shit
I will-
talking the dwarf yet, you racist bastard.
I'm not gonna fucking... Motherfucker. And as I walk down the aisle, walkway... Wait, B, can I activate... Fuck, where is it at? Spells. Can I activate Dancing Light and just, have it on my person?
I'm gonna give you a torch in place of dancing lights, but yes.
Yes. Thank you. Appreciate
Can
it.
I have a light source too?
Do you have a torch?
What kind?
Where's my lantern that I had?
Oh, your head lantern.
Yeah, my headlamp.
Isn't that just
Thank you.
PB8 on your head?
PB8's light on my head.
Yeah.
Which is attached to PB8's head.
Can I turn my light around? It's so far.
rotate your character.
Hold shift and scroll.
Oh, thank you.
I would like to pull out my own torch as well.
Okay.
Thank you.
After I get a certain distance away, kind of look at Lassier and I'm like, so, mob figures.
Yep.
A little bit of warning would have been nice.
You think I was going to take you to see some fluffy, kind-hearted person in a place called Darktown?
I kind of like unicorns. I mumble. You're not wrong. I get it. But also, it's whatever. It's not the worst business I've ever dealt with.
Yenfer,
Yes.
rats live underground.
Am I a rat then? Anyways.
Possibly.
Okay.
Lassara
So he
gives
said-
you a consoling pat on the shoulder, Yanfu.
Can I try to see if I can detect a trail of the material?
Roll investigation.
Normal?
Yeah. Sniff, sniff. Just smells like grossness here.
Grossness and the mint from my mask.
Yeah,
I rub my
Okay.
nose.
yeah.
Alright.
Nose is
Chisato,
gonna get very sore very quick.
My sniffer no worky down here. It's too stinky.
so with the amount of sewage and stuff, it does not surprise me, unfortunately. Let's see. Kizetto is about westward, or like I kind of just point toward the direction that he pointed toward from where we were walking. So either we can check the door here, or we can go. Where the fuck did I kind of just barely see Adani like in the far distance? We can go where toward Adani's at, or we can go.
Couple of things you should probably know about down here. So
Mm-hmm.
the main faction is obviously the gang. They're the guys with the most power down here, I suppose. But there are, just like people that live down here. And you can see like in the distance, you won't actually like see them as tokens or anything. But you can see in the distance that there's like some people that will poke their heads around corners and stuff. Before hiding, particularly Adani, where you're like hovering at, there are people that stick their heads out of those tops that you can just barely see over here and stuff before your torchlight swings by and then they scurry back away and hide. Most of the people here will try and avoid you, especially if you're people that are carrying torches and light sources. They will try and avoid you.
Okay.
But Lastera continues on. The other thing is that there's the cult.
What kind of cult?
So I don't know how much you know about the Triumvirate.
Oh my god!
There's a faction
They're down here.
Yeah.
Got it.
But
Which one do they worship?
I don't know. I've never asked. But if I had to, I don't know much about them very much. But if I had to guess, they're probably worshipping the old one because they're not good people. And I say that as like the gang, they're not good people either. But the cult, they're kind of bad. And he sort of lowers his voice so that only you guys can hear. They do some weird shit. And like I've seen weird shit before, but this is weird, like necromancy type shit. And I don't know anything about magic, but I am pretty sure when you're working with bones, it's not a good thing. Bones that still have skin and flesh on them too.
Okay. Noted.
And I know he didn't say, but my deal with the boss involves trying to find his brother. His brother who was taken by the cult.
His brother taken by the cult?
Yeah.
Oh god, okay.
Okay. So a little bit of more of a personal stake on top of that. Noted.
Yeah. And like,
Alright, do you
don't
have
think
a person? Uh-huh.
He wouldn't say this to you guys because he doesn't know you as well, but that's kind of the reason why they have the black powder. The cult, I mean. I'm assuming that's them, because they hole up on the west side. But I think we have a couple days. We should probably go back to the inn, breathe, prepare a little bit before we do this.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'd
Run
like
check.
to get this checked out, motioning towards acid wounds before finding myself into another fight.
Your wounds, Priscilla, can be cured with a medicine check. So if anybody is willing to examine your
I
wounds,
am.
Yep.
Can I
And a
assist?
brush
We're
calling.
just kind of moving a lot.
yeah,
I would like to assist.
you can roll.
Wait, just
advantage.
a medicine?
Yes, just medicine with advantage because Vera is looking at the boo-boos too with you. Great. So with your powers combined and the smelly herbs got from Jessica, you staunch and cure Priscilla's wounds. And Priscilla, you are now equipped with a 6 scar on your arm.
I keep collecting these.
Yes. This one, however, is like one will heal and cure over your scales, whereas the one that's on your hand, the black one, the gross one from the Restless Crampernap, still looks yucky,
Yucko.
icky dicky.
Gross.
Can I try to do another medicine check on that one and see if I can alleviate it a bit?
You can try, but you would have to do a normal roll for this one.
Okay. Also medicine?
Yes. This one, because it's very clear to you after you have a bit of a look at it, that it's a magical sort of thing, particularly it's a cursed sort of thing, you aren't really sure how you can fix it with mundane cure-alls. And it's not something that looks like it will heal by normal means. So you are unfortunately unable to ease the wounds. But you do give Priscilla a bit of a hand massage, and your hand does feel a bit better after the fuzzy paw pads of Coley massage into your palm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
All right, I
Head
guess
back
we
to-
go back now.
Yeah, head back to the end.
Okay. We will.
Wait, is our 3-day counter starting today or tomorrow?
You don't know. You did not ask.
Oh boy, okay.
But we will
Let's
go
assume
back
it's
to-
counting today.
Yes. So you leave the sewers, and it's as soon as you step out into the fading sunshine, the air is so much lighter here. It still smells bad. All of Kirkwall smells bad, but it's definitely the air smells like the most beautiful air compared to the Darktown area. And even though you can still smell distantly the stink of fish and fish guts and stuff, it smells so delightful compared to the grossness that was Darktown. And even as you remove your masks to be able to suck in more of this air, there's just a relief, and your lungs feel like they're expanding with more vigor and everything. And so you make your way back to the inn, and it's a slog to get there. It does take you what feels like a lot longer of a time than it should to just walk from point A to point B. But you do make it back to the inn before the sun goes down, and Lasair buys you all food and more alcohol. He drinks noticeably so much that he gets inebriated and retires a lot earlier than you would think for the night. So he just like picks a room and he just goes off to sleep. And so you guys are
vanished into the wall.
left. Yeah.
Alright.
And so you guys are
Okay.
left with time to discuss.
Oh, give me the herbies.
Okay.
Gimme.
I gave it to you when we got
I-
back. You should have them already.
Pat. Oh, okay. I would like to turn them into potions. Or try
This
to.
will be a general intelligence check. So on your character sheet, you will need to press the INT.
Or is it the herbalism kit?
You can do it with a herbalism kit.
Can I assist because I have alchemist tools? Oh, never
fuck.
mind.
No, you cannot. Because those
Okay.
would count as different roles. But, Collie, half the herbs that you were given were in pretty good nick. And then the other half were so gross and so icky dicky that they remind you of Darktown too much, and the smell that is still like lingering in your doggy nose affects you so badly that you end up like smushing the grosser of the herbs, and they like have this slimy quality to them that when your hand lifts away, there's all this like green sludge attached to your paw, and it's really gross, nasty. So you are so preoccupied with trying to get this herby slime off you that you are unable to make any potions this night.
Alrighty. And then I will brush my fur while we talk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, just to recap everything. Mafia boss, missing brother, have to find black powderish things. It probably is very explosive.
Yeah,
Oh
probably.
yeah, can I make
Not
a...
a fun powder.
Yeah.
Can I reach into the recess of my mind?
Go to your mind palace.
Yeah. And like...
For what purpose?
Because you said that the powder is familiar to my sniffy nose.
Yes. Ooh, actually, yes. You can roll history.
Oh, I have poo-poo history. Here we go.
Okay. While it's not something that you're super familiar with, you know from the smell of it that a good chunk of that powder is made out of what's effectively just called a black powder. And it's a very just like explosive powder that's used a lot in like bombs and cannon shells and other methods of war. And sometimes magic. But by and large, it is dangerous and it will do the big kabooms.
I relay this information to the squad.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, so on the baseline of what, at least from context clues, was right.
Mm-hmm.
Makes you wonder why the cult wants it, though, in the same instance.
Yeah. I guess because it's magic, but also is it like... How did a cult even get a foothold in here if this place is like anti or like heavily regulated magic place?
Maybe, I mean, I can't imagine there being an underground passage somewhere, especially with how tight security is to even get here to begin with. I mean, they might have done what we did and just appeared to be normal and then just snuck in.
Or escaped prisoners.
Yeah, that's also a possibility, too.
Or they could just be part of Wolfengard.
Maybe.
because they're definitely not part of the army, or else they wouldn't be hiding them down here. So
I don't
at least
know.
I can't imagine. So
Maybe they keep the shady stuff in the shady zone because it's easier to do the shady things.
so you think they might know about it and just proceed to ignore it because they're actually part of the cause for them? Maybe. A lot of theories. None of us really help us, but the main thing is going to get back down there and finding out where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
Which we could probably discuss the following day how we want to handle whether we want to split up in the groups or go together as one to try to cover more ground, especially being on a time limit.
Do I recall if
Or
any
any
of
of
the
the-
journals I found in the bookshelf have anything to do mention the cult? Like that one with that was like talking about orphan. Wait.
About Catricetius.
Yeah.
While there wasn't anything about the cult in there, there's a lot of weird references to the moon, and you're not really sure what that means, but it could be connected.
I also relay this information to you guys.
But before we get too carried away, Yanfer and Adani, can I get the two of you to roll a D100, please?
Oh, not another one.
Listen,
Maybe another one.
I'm surprised I didn't get hit one last time that we went to sleep.
Dude, I feel like I'm gonna die soon.
I live with this horror check.
34.
I don't know which one that's laughing toward. I
Okay.
make sure.
Adani,
Mm,
if you're thoughtfully pacing around, like trying to think about everything that's been happening so far, you and you alone hear screams, and they are so loud, so almost deafening that it's hard to hear your friends over the screams. Nobody else hears them, and they only appear to be screaming when you take each step. So every new step you take, you hear a new scream.
Is the wood underneath you fucking screaming in vain?
Yes. Can you also roll me 1d10, please, Synth?
roll.
Okay. For the next 10 hours, this will occur.
Oh,
my
no.
god.
Am I ever gonna
that's-
sleep again?
That's
It
not even
only
sleeping,
happens
that's
when you take a
walking.
new step. So if you're not moving, there's no screaming.
Wait, what if someone carries him?
You will still hear the screaming.
Is it only the
okay.
feet?
Good luck
What
with
if you
that,
move your
Pam.
arms?
Not if Adani moves her arms. It's just when she takes a new step or somebody steps for her.
Lovely.
Well, I guess you can spend the next 10 hours just working on PB8, I guess. If you don't want to hear... Wait, is it just screams? Is there another, like, side effect because she hears the screams?
Nope. It's very loud. So if she's walking around, she can't hear anybody else because all she hears is screaming. But if she's still, it's fine.
I advise you just hop to your room.
Okay, I guess I'll do that.
I mean, hopping
Here or there,
not
like,
gonna... Oh,
maybe
you
you could-
mean...
Like, less steps means less screams.
Not really, because it's based on movement, so the distance doesn't change.
Is it?
Yeah, it's why we can't
it's
just
like
carry...
every step.
No, but if someone carries the
Yeah,
Donnie,
we
she
can't
would still
carry
hear the
without
screaming.
Yeah.
So it's movement based, not
Could you crawl?
still moving.
Well, like, no, she said every step you take is crawling considered.
If she hears the screaming when someone's carrying a Donnie,
any form of movement that's gonna cause Adani to hear it. Well, although we don't know about teleportation, but we can't do that. So
We could always just toss Adani over to her bed.
still moving, my dude.
But like,
I
fastest
appreciate
way.
the effort.
Besides, it's not like we know that she hears the screaming.
No.
Correct.
Can I flinch and say like, what the hell was that?
Yes, absolutely you can.
What the hell was
Okay,
what?
I do that.
What?
I'm hearing screaming. Why?
What
Stop
screaming are you talking about?
I yell to overhear the screaming. I'm hearing screaming. Who's screaming?
But you're not moving. You wouldn't be hearing it right now.
No, I'm like just like you know that like when you're shocked you back up and just like do like walk around and turn around.
Still
just to
walking.
see. I'm doing
still
that.
moving.
And every move, every step, there's more screams. There's more-
Oh,
Right.
There's no
That scared the
screaming
shit out of
going
me.
on. What are you talking about?
who's screaming?
No one's screaming. You're screaming.
Ah, ah, my ears.
I kind of just. Well, actually, you know what?
Can
No, I need to find out.
check on Adon.
You gotta do the vibe check.
A vibe check.
The vibes are bad. The vibes are very bad.
They are indeed bad.
Here, quick, pet my fur.
What?
Pet it, pet my
Yes.
fur.
I can't hear you.
You're not moving though.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I pet her fur. Oh, his fur.
The screams
know.
soften a little bit, but you can still hear them.
Can I detect magic? Sorry, I'm detecting magic here.
Go for it.
Do I have to act? No, well, it's not in combat, so I shouldn't have to roll, right? It's
You still
just-
have to. It consumes a spell
Um,
slot. You still have to.
That's true.
It is not a cantrip.
That's true.
Is there
I don't
such
need to
thing as
place
ritual
them.
casting?
Yes. Which you can do for detect magic, but it would not consume the spell slot. It just takes a lot longer.
It seems useful.
Mhm.
Perhaps a thing to explain to Synth.
Perhaps another time because we're a little bit over time. Detective magic, all
Pretty bad.
you sense is the magical items of your party members and the gentle glow of the pristinely brushed fur slowly fading away because of the goopiness of Darktown. But quickly smash cutting to Ianfer. Ianfer, buddy, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
What?
Hmm.
Anytime you speak, until the end of tomorrow in game,
No!
no words come out without a terrible, gross burp stench.
No.
You are Mr. Gastastic for the
Oh
next
God.
one full day.
Christ. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do real quick? I'm gonna walk up to Donnie. I'm like, "Hey, are you okay?" It's right in her face.
Oh,
It's like the
you
worst
bastard.
case of garlic breath you've ever smelled, Synth.
You bastard. Why do you do that to me?
And that's where we'll end the session.
Oh God, I'm